I guess I was thinking about society and being a college student and the stigma of already having a kid.
I just remember feeling very happy that I didn't have to worry about it anymore.
I was hoping to see the baby, and it was gonna be my first child.
We always trust our doctors and that they want the best for their patients. So I felt relieved, and I thought, she looks great. She had an abortion. She actually did perform 2 abortions on her daughter. Then I'm gonna be fine. And 5 minutes is nothing. But I had no idea that that's where my hellish nightmare started. No idea.
It hurt me mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I went in there with a baby and I walked out empty.
I consider the abortion as a failure in my life. And nobody, a man never wants to talk about something like that, about being a failure. So whenever the discussion, or should I have a baby, or should I have an abortion, or I had an abortion, it was another reminder to me that I did that with Rosemary. And I didn't want to acknowledge it, so it was like a shot in my spine, but it didn't wake me up.
We were very secular, and I had not come to God yet. So in the midst of this, she had the procedure, and the very first moment I had, the very first sense that there was a larger reality involved was I was telling a friend of mine this, and I began to cry. There are tears that come out of nowhere. And it's not explainable. There's no secular explanation for it.
She sent a text with the baby on the floor of the bathroom that was full of blood and tissue. I was so in shock. I feel so painful. I couldn't believe what she done, and I couldn't believe myself that I couldn't save the life of my baby.
And then afterward, I started taking the rest of the Vicodin pills as a way to numb myself. I started to abuse it.
Sometimes I'd have these weird thoughts, like of me going into the kitchen and grabbing a knife and just stabbing myself, and then these just psychotic thoughts in my mind.
I start drinking. I start hiding my pain, and I couldn't deal with the pain for a long time. And I didn't know what to do. I was having nightmares.
I was really reaching out for help because at the time of my life, I was so depressed. I had layers of issues that I was facing.
I just remember hearing the vacuum. I actually saw what was in the vacuum, and I saw a little limb and a little arm or a little foot, and I saw my baby in there. And I knew that I would never get that back. I just knew I would never get it back.
I remember taking her home, and I can still see her today, sitting on her bed. Something was taken from us, mainly from her. It was our child.
Then I began to realize it was a death. It was the death of our child. It was the death of our third child. It was the death of my daughter. It was the death of my children's sister. A whole reality had kind of disappeared in the family.
The healing that I received was incredible. It was probably the most important thing I've ever done in my life, because it led me to forgiveness of myself, of my husband, from my baby. You cannot give to someone who has never felt forgiven. And I released 33 years of, for me, a living hell inside.
I remember that I went there just to support her, and I was there for her. And little did I know that I faced the healing and had the opportunity to heal myself. I didn't realize at the time how when you do stuff something or you cover it up inside and you don't deal with it, that it's still there, and it came out for me. And I think I got just as much out of the healing process as my wife did.
I went, and it was an amazing experience, utterly amazing. I never had felt so much love and compassion. So much understanding. Surround us. The retreat directors had also had experienced abortions. They knew exactly what it was all about.
I felt very safe. I felt comforted. I felt like I had a safe environment to express myself, to let go, because I needed to cry.
Jesus said, unbind him and let him go free. And we came out of the grave. And this was the first time I had ever had the sense that there's life beyond loss. There's a life that I could be forgiven and released.
During that retreat, wow, the Lord transformed my heart. You know, there's still mercy.
I was at a time in my life where I didn't even recognize my own strength. I didn't even think I was strong enough to deal with everything that I was going through. And I'm so grateful. I'm thankful every day.
One thing that keeps me going, I always remind myself that every saint has a past and every sinner has a future.
I hope that people stop suffering and they find some help, because there are help available. I want people to feel the love of God.
Today I feel forgiven and healed, and I'm very, very happy now.